I am not fucking playing Ball into a Sombra. You aren't making me do that. I'm not playing Hammond into a Sombra. I will simply not do that. Bro, no way do they instantly swap off to Reaper, man! Dude, I can't. They're constantly counter-swapping. I swap. So, I was on Hammond, they went to Sombra. It's like, okay, I'm gonna switch over to Winston then. Oh, they're on Reaper. Okay, I'm gonna switch off of, Winston. I'm gonna go over to Junker Queen. Oh, they're on Zarya and Hanzo now, and they're swapped off of the Reaper. What the fuck, man? Alright, I have said my piece and I am leaving. Surely I will not get chat banned. All I said is that you should stop counter-swapping. You might learn how to play the game better that way. That's all I said. I don't think I'll get banned for that. I think I'm fine. I mean, sure, it's a little toxic, but, like, it's not terrible, right?
No, it's not.
In fact, I'd say that's pretty wholesome toxicity.
Pretty wholesome toxicity is crazy.
I mean, am I wrong?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. So, I'm at calling now. Yippee!
Let's go. He's
Yeah.
back. He's back in the cell.
I I am. This time though with a roommate. So, wait. Hold on. The Zarya from last game sent me a friend request. Do I accept? Hold on. I have an idea.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? This seems like it could go very poorly very quickly. However,
No.
I'm not going to friend this person on Discord. So, I think I accept it.
Yeah, good.
I'm just gonna say your piece.
Oh.
Ooh.
Be a meanie head. Come on. Be a
No.
meanie head.
Do it.
Garbage.
Do it.
Garbage.
Do it. I don't play tag.
Womp 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 womp.
No, Daniel. No, you're being too positive.
No. Womp womp. No.
And see, just like that, we've made a friend.
Oh, get me on the game. Give me your account.
And we're good. Alrighty. It truly is as simple as that. Wait, they're both in... Don't tell me. They're playing Overwatch without me? This can't be.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to join them afterwards or something. I don't know. But how are you two doing? I'm assuming well?
Yeah, I'm just chilling. School started though, so
Oh no. I've been in school for a little bit now.
yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but oh well.
Yeah. For me, it's just the amount of homework I have, which will probably be a consistent complaint throughout the semester. Because,
Huh?
Calc 3 plus 2 writing intensive courses is not the most fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it really
wait.
isn't.
I don't believe
Wait, what are you?
that.
Wait, what are you doing right now? Vectors?
No, we... well, yes and no. We have a quiz on vectors and, like, cross-product and dot product right now.
Ah, yes, so
Yeah, yeah.
vectors.
And then this upcoming chapter... Well, one of the main questions that we went over today was just, like, how do you find... what was it? how do you find a line that goes through a point and this plane, basically.
Hmm.
So that's what we were going over. But
Hmm.
I don't know. Creative writing has been kind of fun so far, but I've had some pretty bad prompts, so it's been a struggle actually trying to write stuff down. And it's also difficult for me to cut out certain types of words and phrases, just because I haven't actually had to... I've been the lazy one while writing so far, and now I have to be the one who can allow the reader to be lazy, if that makes any sense. So instead of just saying, blank made me mad, I have to describe what mad feels like, if that makes sense. Or,
What do you mean, like?
So instead of saying, this thing made me feel mad, I would have to
Yeah.
say, I don't even want to use rage, but just for the sake of argument, let's just say, like, the rage that I felt well up in me due to blank was immeasurable, or something.
That's so unfortunate.
It's not actually turning simple phrases like that into those long drawn-out ones, but it's more of a, can you make the reader feel a type of way without explicitly stating what it is you're trying to make them feel like? So if you want them to feel happy, describe happy emotions in like a happier setting. If you want a reader to feel stress, then put them in an environment where they can feel the stress or feel the shame, or whatever it is, right? So that's it's been rough for me so far. What did you say?
Makes sense to me so far.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's just difficult because I didn't realize how much I relied on simple phrases like that until I actually had to start writing that way. So
Yeah, I think I am also quite reliant on such phrases.
yeah.
I don't. So.
But what are you taking right now?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not doing any math actually right now. I forgot Will's not in school.
I am taking
I'm not
calculus
doing any-
ABC.
I'm not actually in any. I'm doing a CS, 2 CS classes, and then
Oh, same.
also doing chem and then anthropology.
Oh, what's the anthropology course about?
Biological anthropology. It's only been 1 week, so we will see what it is actually about. I have no idea. It's a GE, but
yeah. Anthropology, I want to make sure that I'm thinking of the right thing. So let me double check it. Study of what makes us human. So you said it's biological anthropology?
Yeah.
So my assumption is, would the course description be something along the lines of like what biologically sets us apart from other animals?
Yeah, I think so. You study like skeletons of like other animals and humans and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, it's like that type of stuff is in it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Seems interesting enough to me.
Yeah, hopefully it's chill, too. It's not supposed to be that difficult either.
So 2 comp sci courses and that course. And
Yeah,
then,
so the 2 comp sci courses are like, one is data structures and algorithms, and the other one is whatchamacallit, data science.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I took the data structures and algorithms one last semester, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I'm not wrong.
I'm sure you probably did. Because you did AP Comp Sci A or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
I didn't,
semester
so that
is me not taking Java, though, for the first time in years. So that actually makes me happy. We're learning C++ instead. Let's go.
Oh, really? I know
Yeah.
C++. It's not actually as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. It's definitely not fun, but I think it could be worse.
Yeah, I think I'll be excited to learn C++ because if I'm not wrong, C++ is a part of the Unity engine, It's either Unity or
Yeah,
Unreal.
C++ is like really popular in gaming.
Yeah. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm excited to take it, basically.
Ah,
Yeah. And as for the one who isn't in school right now, I guess, what have you been
Yes.
up to?
Rocket League.
What? You have?
What?
really?
Yeah.
What a
Absolutely
shock.
shocked.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
you said
same.
specifically you had a topic in mind?
I did. So,
What might that be?
a few things have changed and a few things have happened in the last last podcast.
Alright.
Mhm.
I believe, when was our last podcast? Like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago?
I think only 2 weeks ago.
Okay, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was roughly 140, no, roughly 100 MMR off SSL,
Mm-hmm.
and I am now SSL.
Let's go.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. So
You finally
and
Hey,
managed it.
very nice. You made
Yo,
it.
I made it. I put I don't know if you saw it, but I put out an Instagram post and a few community tab posts for
Ooh,
YouTube stuff. But
nice.
yeah, we beat the rank system in the game, so W's. And another really epic thing is a team org, whatever you want to call it, approached me and said, "Hey, you want to play in our tournaments?"
Oh?
I said, "Okay." So
Cool.
I'm on a 3v3 team now.
Yo.
And-
Oh, nice.
And the 2v2 open that Epic, I believe, hosted on Start GG. Me and my buddy made it to day 2.
Dude, congrats.
Oh,
I'm a little sad that you held on until a podcast instead of letting us know sooner, but also big.
you know, it's
Yeah,
been
that's
a,
really cool.
It's a much more genuine reaction this way too, but
It's
Mhm.
been a fast 4 days.
it sure seems like it. Jesus.
Yeah.
Going
So-
very quickly from like, oh, trying to get to SSL, trying to get to SSL, trying to get to SSL, boom, SSL, boom, invited to a team, boom, tournament, and you do incredibly well in it.
Yup. We me and the buddy today for the 2v2 tournament. Like there's pros in it, like there's actual like the number one I believe he's the number one like 2v2 NA player. Him and like the number 2 NA player are like on a team in like a separate bracket, but if we win, I believe 3 no. I believe if we
It's a Swiss
Well-
system, right?
it's I can send you the bracket actually.
Oh, okay.
I get it start GG. This. But there's 64 separate brackets for 64 groups. So if I go to
Okay.
You
Wait, when
event.
does this start?
it started today.
Oh, nice. So did you play your first game or games
Yeah,
done?
we went 3-1, I believe.
Okay, wait, that's solid. That's solid.
Uh-huh. What is that?
That's-
54.
Genuinely incredible.
That's
Mhm.
quite. That is.
We got
quite
knocked to
good, I
the
believe.
lowers, unfortunately, but we went 4-1.
Hey, that's still. I mean, you're still in it, clearly. If it's double
Yup.
Elam.
It's double Elam because, well, we were double Elam because or actually no, it is double Elam.
Yeah, if it's double
I was
Elam,
gonna
you're
say
still
we
in it.
started winner's side, but everyone started winner's side
Yeah.
today.
That's how double Elam works.
Yeah, double Elam.
Everyone was a winner today.
Well, no, a double elimination bracket. It's the way Clash works, Andrew, basically.
Oh.
Actually,
okay,
Clash
I
works
see.
a little bit differently, but it's literally
much the
just
same thing.
you lose twice, you're out.
Yeah,
Which
so
often means that the first few times you compete, you will go 0-2. But the moment you go X-2, you're out of the tournament. That's just how double Elam
Yeah.
works.
gotta win more before you lose too.
Mm-hmm.
So we went 4-1, which is quite good. And then we face tomorrow at 4 p.m. We face wait, OC's in it? Hold on. Dang. But where are we? We're losers side, and we're against a team called Breeze. Who I have no clue who they are. But the whole funny thing today was if you have a profile picture, I'm scared of you
Oh,
because I don't know how to put a profile picture on this site.
yeah.
But if I go to event, no, if I go to 2v2 open, and I go to brackets, there you guys go.
Looking at it.
I think that's the right link.
Just taking a moment to.
It's a very slow site.
Okay, let's
Sorry,
see.
I see Pool A1, and one of those names I'm not going to read out, but one of them is Gon and Killua.
Yeah, the team name that you are refusing to read is a streamer and another streamer.
Okay.
But they're
I am
good
a
players.
big fan of the name Team Egos. I'm assuming it's a reference to Blue Lock. If I can be
Maybe. Let
honest.
me see who's on it. Yeah.
So, do you know...
What are these names?
So, which pool are you a part of?
I'm in A54.
A54. Wow, that's way far down.
Yeah, you go day one and then you just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
scrolling. 54 with favorites cool. I am GNM.
GNM.
In A54.
Nice.
Damn.
Mhm.
So you
Wow.
guys...
And we actually should have won the game we lost, but we were hard trolling.
So you guys got a round 1 bye, which is always nice, into winning round 1, losing second round, into a 3-game
Losers
win
round
streak.
4.
Or,
Yeah.
I guess a 2-game win streak with a DQ, allowing you to move on.
Yeah. They had 10 minutes to sign up. Or not sign up, but to check in.
Damn.
But they just didn't. What? We take it.
So you guys
Hey,
are
we
doing
take it.
real well.
Mhm.
Best of luck in the rest of the pool tomorrow, then.
Thank
Yes.
you. 'Cause I'm like looking at the
Yes,
bracket
sir.
tomorrow, and it's like if we face the losers of C, which C is up top, between Chickens and Goofy Goobers, which is a team of like I don't know the names, but Jazzy. If it's the Jazzy I'm thinking of, he's a good player. If I'm thinking of the right like players for these names, like they're all good players.
I mean, I have to imagine that if you decide to participate in the tournament and you make it to day 2, you are significantly better than the average player.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But seriously, that's real good news.
Yeah, good, good. What's it called? Sequence of events.
Yeah. So you guys are starting tomorrow against a team that's currently 3-1, and then you face the loser of C, which is Chickens and Goofy. Ah, I got it.
Yeah.
So which
And
one do
then
you
it's
not
like
want to go against? Because I feel like both of them, given that they're in winners.
I mean, I'd rather.
Dang, there's a lot. There's like a lot of people. It says
Yeah, it's
plus
almost like
60
there are
more.
1,762 entrants.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did I read
And
that
that's
right?
just for
I think I
NA.
did, right?
Just for NA.
Wow.
I can show you guys my screen too. I'll show you my screen. But yeah, there's. I didn't even see these things. Who's on these things? Oof. That's a tough team. Okay. But let's see, where are we? This is day 2. This is us down here against Breeze. This I think Joey's the only guy I'm kind of like nervous about.
Joey?
Yeah, little Joey.
Is Joey the GOAT?
I hope not. Because he's going
I
against
hope.
two goats with me and my teammate.
Hmm.
So,
I think you guys got this round at least.
it's-
I think you guys might be able to make it to day 3.
Yeah. So,
Ooh.
Hey, I said I'm hedging my bets.
So,
hedging your bets.
if I go to this team right here, the Gun and Killua team,
Mm-hmm.
2 pros. This is probably the best twos player in NA, second best player or twos player in NA.
Oh,
Uh,
so that's why they're named that.
who's Beef Buds? No clue who these guys are. But streamer and another streamer. These are good 2 players. I don't know who these guys are. But it's like there's some good teams in, and this is A1, A2, where are they? Also pros. These are top 16 pros, so still pros, but like not as high as the other 2 were.
Yeah.
Where were they? Where'd burgers go? Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Where'd they
Hamburger.
go? Is this the team? No. Where's the team I'm looking for? Are they in A3? I think they're in A. Yeah, this team is crazy. This is like the 2 best ones players for NA on the team.
Oh, what's it? Which one?
Which
Which team?
Gabi.
Gavi? Oh, I see
Yeah.
them. At
These
the
are
top.
like these are the I said like top twos players in the game, or ones players.
Ooh.
And then Raw
That's
was supposed
crazy.
to win this.
How many SSL players are there?
Roughly 8,000, like across all regions. There's around 8,000. So
Hmm.
like, they're probably all scattered throughout here. Like if we go to day 2, I think this is the right one.
I'm sorry, I just went over to look at your community post. You've beaten the game, and the most
Yeah, you're
recent
not rank
comment
one.
is a very good comment.
I haven't checked out. I'll see
What do you
that
mean?
after.
The most recent comment is one that you replied to.
Most recent?
It was the one that was about the 12-pack of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Frankie, yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't given me the 12-pack yet, so.
Well, you haven't given him your account yet, right?
Oh, he needs to give me it first. Okay, this team is good. I'm just looking at all the good teams right now.
Yeah.
So, like a lot of these guys are higher ranked than me.
Well, I feel like since, what was it, maybe half... how many podcasts would we have recorded in the first bit? Because we started in July, and you basically started up your channel again in December of the same year, right?
Yes. November, December, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So we would have been recording podcasts for maybe... what is that? Late July to late November, let's say? For 4 months?
Mm-hmm.
So... that would have been maybe 8... So basically from 8 episodes in until now, we have had the constant update on where are you in your journey to SSL, and now you've finally made it.
I finally made it. And it's a little bit longer than that, but...
Yeah. But, you know,
It'd
since we started
be-
checking in on you.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm just so happy it's over.
Well, now you gotta
Like-
keep it every season.
Yeah, no,
But-
now is DLC time. It's keeping it. But, you know, we're getting to it, back to it every season.
Yup. You got it, though. I mean, if you're able to get there once, I'm sure you can keep it. I feel like keeping it's usually easier than getting there in the first place.
Yeah.
Because getting
Like,
there
once you
not
get
only
there, yeah.
requires the skill to get there, but you're learning the entire time. And then once you're in a stable position, you know what? I don't have to preach.
Yeah. I get it.
So
Yeah,
your
that-
competitive streak is ending and starting up in a different place, I guess.
Yeah.
Not as much.
Yeah.
Are you still gonna focus on like competitive? I guess instead of 2s, it's probably gonna be 3s, and then whatever
That's
else
true.
comes
I
your
have
way.
to learn how to scrim.
Yeah.
But I'm a big proponent of, or I'm just a big 3s hater, because all I do is play ranked 3s. Like, out of the 3s I play, I only play ranked 3s, and that is a horrible place. No, like, pro plays ranked 3s to, like, get better. Like, even if you're, like, number 1 or 2 in the game mode, you're not playing it to get better.
Really?
Sorry, to get better. Because the meta of 3s and ranked is just chase the ball and be on the ball constantly, not like trying to outplay the opponents, trying to like all this science and like strats behind 3s is none of that. It's who's on the ball, who's passing the ball, who's hitting the ball, who's saving it. It's all that. So it's like 3s is like different. Like pro 3s and like comp 3s is different than ranked. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to learn the game mode, and then I'm gonna have to learn how to scrim and comm, like actual comms, instead of like I'm left. I'll be there. I'm third.
Yes.
So that's gonna be fun. But
This is actually something where I can actually say I've been in that position, just with a very different game.
but
And-
it seems fun. Like something to learn, and I might actually take the game more, like the game more seriously, but the game mode more seriously.
Yeah.
Still won't play ranked, but
Well, I think it's one, super awesome that you made it to SSL, since there are, for those who don't know or remember, how many people in SSL?
8,000 total across the world, but it's 0.2% of the players that play the game hit the rank or are at the rank.
So viewers, that
Dang.
means that he's built different. That's what that means.
That is exactly what that means.
Insane.
Well, seriously, congrats, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
I sincerely wish you the best in that, since how to phrase this is always going to be a question I have on my mind, but this time especially because it's not to say that I was concerned with your future prospects, but now it seems like there's a significantly clearer road ahead of you, if that makes any sense.
Not really. It's still
I was
a big
not
old-
worried about your future in any way, but now it seems like there's a little bit more direction for you.
Yeah, a little bit more. I'm still, believe it or not, I'm still nowhere near pro. Like, not even close.
I'm in absolute disbelief. You mean to tell me that people who top the ladder in video games aren't necessarily pro level, because pro environments require significantly different skill sets from just topping a ladder?
Precisely that. But yeah, it's still nice. It's still awesome. Like, within the past, like, because I've been trying to, I got the rewards yesterday after. So I got it on stream. I was 1 out of 10 because you have to win 9 more games in the rank to get your rewards. Like,
In SSL, you mean?
yeah,
Okay.
or like any
so-
rank. So like, if
Oh,
you hit GC for the first time, you're gonna have to win 9 more matches to get GC rewards.
okay,
Same thing
got it. Makes
SSL and
sense.
all the other ranks. So for the past 2 days, like yesterday, the day before, yeah, yesterday and the day before, I was trying to get rewards. I would win 3, and then I'd lose 4, and then I'd win 3, and then I'd lose 4, and then I won 2 or 3, and then I lost lost SSL, and then I got it back to win that last game.
Hmm.
So it was a big roller coaster.
So, if you like, so does that mean that let's say you get to SSL, you win 2 games, but then you lose a bunch and drop out, and then come back and win more? It like continues on, right? It doesn't
Yeah,
reset.
doesn't reset.
Okay, got it. Makes sense.
Mhm. So
Dang.
that's the
Wait, so what
one
are the
thing.
rewards like? What type of rewards do you get?
Depends on the season. This season is banners. So if I open up the game real quick to show you what I mean. It likes to take its time. Come on, Gin. Come on, Gin. There we go. There we go. It's responding now. There we go. But yeah, it's banners. Where is that? That's profile, right? Yeah, profile banners. So it'd be any of these. Like, it just kind of shows when you score. Like when you score, it'll show up perfect. So bronze, like all the ranks up until like whatever you have.
Yeah.
So it's like each season has its own like vibe to it, I'll say. So like this was
Okay.
like street drifting, like really cool. I think season 8 was that. I
Okay.
don't remember. It was like spray painty.
So you got to Grand Champion in Season 8 then.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what
From
is the SSL thing from that you just got?
I've been GC for a long time.
Hmm.
These are all GC tags from season 7 to 14.
But I'm assuming they were
wow.
incrementally higher than the previous a lot of the time.
Yeah. If we go to
Wait, where's the SSL thing you want?
it's not in the game yet, so
Oh.
it's just my reward. So like this is what it looks like SSL. Like it looks
Oh, I
really
see.
great.
So you're
So for
SSL in the 2v2.
but it goes for
I
if
see.
I was in ones, it'd still give me this 2s, 3s. Doesn't matter as long as you're it in one game mode. It even counts for extra game modes like hockey, basketball, and rumble.
I see.
But you get a different title or tag, which is what these are. So like if I score, if I am in the match, it'll show like my name and like the tag. So like if I was in the match and you saw this, it'd be like, oh, he's GC that season. So yeah. I usually rock the lo-fi girls because like they go hard. Look at that. Oh, big vibes. And then of course the OG. But yeah. So once the season ends in 4 days, I'll get my SSL rewards, which is just a title. If I can, yeah, no, if I go to, I think the channel has it. Let me see. Rocket League season 15 rewards. Can you just tell me what the ranks are look like? Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
I don't know what these are, but I guess they're part of it. But this is what we'd be getting: silver, gold, plat, diamond, champ, GC, SSL, and then the tags respectively. Does he show tags?
Doo-doo-doo.
There we
Okay.
go. Maybe this. Please. No. That's Nope. Yeah. So it'd say like S15 or S14 or whatever, so season whatever number it's on, and then what's it called? And then Supersonic Legend. Where is he just not gonna show it?
Hmm.
I guess he's just not gonna show it. That's awesome. El Creator, bruh.
So true.
Show all the tags. If you're gonna show how to get the tags, show all the tags, bro. But yeah. So that's sick. Quite possibly awesome, I'd say.
That's pretty cool. Pretty also incredible you made it to the top.
Yup.
It's like being challenger in League. Imagine if you were a challenger in League, Will. That would be crazy.
It would be incredible
I
because he
would-
doesn't want to play the game.
Yeah, it'd
Yeah,
be
it's too
incredible
bad.
because I'd rather not.
You
No,
truly
but
rather
imagine
not
if you
play the
liked
game.
League of Legends.
I would
That
not
would
be who I
be-
am.
A very different world.
A very different world.
Yeah, because he just finds the game too slow paced.
Slow paced, bad, annoying, many things.
I know that for a lot of people, League is too slow paced, and then as soon as anything happens, it's genuinely a what just happened moment.
Hmm.
Mm.
I see.
Yeah. Because the game is hella confusing until you get used to it, and it takes so long to get used to it. Because MOBAs aren't as popular as they used to be, so typical MOBA controls... most people use WASD as standard controls because of how commonplace FPSs are, and even non-FPSs typically default to WASD at this point. Whereas, when League came out, the standard control scheme was the MMORPG or, MOBA.
So what?
Basically, controls over time have changed because the average game that the average gamer plays has changed. Because it used to be that more people would play either stuff on a controller or MMORPGs or MOBAs were more common. Now what's more common are FPSs and FPS controls. So League is not only very slow paced and very hard to understand from a level of like what does each character do, because there are so many different characters, and how do you manage waves, but also just from a sense of like my abilities are on different buttons than normal because I don't use WASD to move. So, yeah, League just isn't super welcoming to new players.
I see. Yeah, that's very true.
Compare that to
I think
most
that-
games now, which have WASD as their control scheme, and typically have less characters, but still enough to allow for some variety, or if not characters, then weapons and stuff. And that's, you know, the average game now.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
But
It is pretty hard, I
Will,
think,
you
to get
hate it
into
because it's
League.
League of Legends, right?
Yeah.
You hate it because it's League of Legends, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. What if it was not League of Legends?
I'd be chill.
What if it was Swarm Disasters?
I don't even know what that is, so I'm chill with it.
It's like a roguelike, I think. I believe is the term.
What game?
The Swarm Disaster? The one that you run around and you kill stuff in?
Swarm?
That sounds like a lot of
Are you just
Is it not
that's-
called...
It's just called Swarm, and it's Vampire Survivors. It
Yeah.
is.
Uh,
Basically. I swear it was called Swarm Disaster.
No. It is not.
Oh, it's not. I'm trolling. I don't know why I thought that.
I don't know why either.
Why did I think that? That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me why I thought that.
I'm now asking you why you thought that. Why did you think
Yes,
that?
I will proceed.
A
to
great
ask you why.
question. A fantastic question.
Well, I just earlier today actually had the tryouts for Overwatch stuff.
Let's go. How'd you do?
Yeah. Except it's very rigged because my team is going to be the same team that I had last semester because we all want to be on the same team.
Ah,
Yeah.
makes sense. But you guys did pretty good.
We aren't terrible, but it is worth noting that everyone is basically average rank, slightly higher than the average rank, and then one player who's higher than the average rank without the somewhat in front of that, and then there's me. So,
I feel your pain.
I mean, am I bragging? Yeah, I guess.
Not
I
really.
don't feel great about it, but it is literally just the case that I am a higher rank, know more about the game than the rest of them. It's not like they're doing anything wrong. I just know more,
Yeah.
and I've played the game more in a lot of cases. So, it makes sense that that would be the case.
Exactly. That's all it is.
But I'm once again going to be a support, and I'm going to show you guys what one of our matches looked like. Because I'm not going to show you the entire match. I'm just going to show you the end card for this very specific match, because this was not real. So, let me know when you've opened up the stream.
I'd be seeing it.
Okay, mine's loading.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
as you can see
Okay, it's
here,
up.
I was mostly on supportive characters. Alari is basically a DPS, but I was mostly on supportive characters.
Yeah.
Look at my damage and healing.
It's a little weak, don't you think?
yeah, just a little.
I mean, I see a guy with 12 kids.
Yeah, so this is kind of what I mean when I say I am the best player on it. It is worth noting that they're all rusty, because this is the first time they've actually had to play characters, and in a lot of cases they're playing characters that they aren't the most comfortable on. Our
Thick
tank
Widow is crazy.
Yeah. Our tank isn't comfortable with Winston. Our entire team isn't overall comfortable with Dive. The player that you called out, Thick Widow, she is not super comfortable on Tracer yet. Both Tauntaun and Thick Widow are getting there, but neither of them are the most comfortable on Tracer. I'd say Tauntaun's more of a Tracer player than the other one, but it's a little unfortunate to have that be the case when he's also the Ashe player, so... But yeah, no, this was a competitive match where the enemy team kind of rolled us. I was playing as Lucio, and I had the second highest elims on our team, third most damage on our team, very close to getting second most damage on our team, highest healing on our team, and 4k mitigated. Which just means I shielded that much. Again, 10% of my playtime in this game was on Alari, so some of the damage came from there. But this is not a real stat line for Lucio in a lot of cases. It's a little high. Let's put it that way. But that's not to
do that sometimes.
that's not to put down any of the members of my team. It's literally just, oh, I'm a higher rank. I know more about the game. Mismatches happen, so we get matches like that sometimes. It's just like that sometimes. So
It just be like that.
yeah. I think my goal going into this competitive season is going to be, can I get to a point where I can consistently carry them? If I can't, can I help them get to a point where... Because, for personal reasons, I would like to be able to permanently carry them, but what would definitely be better is if I improve and they improve to a point where they don't need to be carried. So, both of those work.
Yeah.
So because of that, I may or may not have typed out a giant thing to give them an idea of just compositions that could be used. Right? Just you know, a nice little thing about composite. It's literally a text file. It was too big.
It's literally okay. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, don't spend your time
up.
reading it, or don't spend too much time reading it,
Oh,
because
it's not actually that long.
Oh, you have to scroll to the right.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't look that. Mine doesn't scroll
You have
much
to scroll
farther.
to the right, and keep
Or
scrolling.
I know,
to the
I
right.
know.
And keep scrolling to the right, and keep scrolling to the right.
Okay, I just. Oh,
And keep scrolling to the right.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's an expand button.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This is one line that's super long.
Yeah, so I wrote it in a notepad, and that's just how it copied over.
Ram Brawl.
That just stands for Ramatra Brawl.
Oh.
Yeah. But it
Wow,
was basically
I
just
opened
like,
it up
hey,
in my
these
text.
are the compositions that I think are viable, and here's how they work. So I'm trying to give them an idea of, like, hey, here are the characters we're probably going to end up playing, and how certain characters function together, and, like, the overall goal of the comp and why they synergize, basically. So for the 2 matches we played, it was just like, okay, let's try to run what I consider to be the best comp, which is Dive, because just flat out speaking, Dive is ridiculous right now. Mobility is super strong, even with all of the mobility heroes having some of their health reduced. It just kind of means that the mobility heroes one-shot each other faster, and if you don't have mobility, you're gonna get run over by them all the same. So, yeah. It's actually one of the more fun metas, too, because it's a lot more skill expressive with how it plays, because instead of just having, like, sorry to get into the minutiae of this, but oftentimes in Overwatch you will have, like, 3 types of comps. You will have Dive, you'll have Brawl or Rush, and then you'll have Poke. When Poke is meta, it basically just looks like clicking heads a lot of the time, because what's the best sniper in the game? It's Widowmaker. When is she super strong? When she can just one-tap you from across the map. What are maps decided by? Which Widowmaker gets to do that the most? So that's what a lot of maps come down to when it's Poke. If the Poke comp that isn't Widowmaker's meta, it's not really that fun to watch, because it basically just comes down to... it's in the name. There's no real fighting, it's just poking from across the map and whittling the enemy down, basically. Brawl or Rush is hard to watch from a spectator perspective if you don't know what's going on, because
Does it just look like a literal brawl?
Yeah, it looks like 5 people walking at up to 5 people and putting a whole bunch of ults down, basically. Do you remember way earlier when I posted an image of... maybe I didn't, but I think it was an image of, like, a whole bunch of ults going down at the same time. Let me see if I can find it. But basically, Brawl maps don't really look the best in a lot of cases, or Brawl matchups don't really look the best for spectators, and they don't usually feel as fun for DPS especially, because what ends up happening is you're walking or running at the enemy team, and you don't care about flanks, you don't care about putting pressure from the side, you are walking at the enemy, out-sustaining them, and running them down. That's all you're doing.
So it's literally like you just cannot fight us,
Yeah.
and we can.
Yeah. It just doesn't work well. Dive is usually the most popular meta, because believe it or not, people like highly mobile characters like Tracer, Genji, Winston, Lucio. People typically really like these characters a lot. I'd go so far as to say that I actually don't mind when D.Va is meta. I really don't mind when Ana is meta at this point. I don't mind when Brig is meta. I really don't mind Sombra as much anymore, but that's coming from the perspective of a tank. I highly enjoy when Echo is meta, and a lot of these characters are characters that I like because you can see that they are out. They aren't just clicking your heads, they are managing their cooldowns, coming at you from a flank and bursting you down. It feels unfun to be bursted down super quickly, but you can recognize, oh, I was out of position here, or, oh, they managed to get behind me without me noticing, or, oh, I got dove on by like 3 of them at once, and they were super coordinated. That's, my team should be like that too. So, or, it's just like defeated, I can't do anything here because they're just permanently on me. That feels bad, but considering the other metas, which are hold W and M1 and hold S and M1, I think dive is the most fun of them all.
Wait, so who's your least liked Overwatch character to play again?
What Overwatch
like, who do you
character
hate
do I hate
the
the
most?
Widowmaker, followed by
basically.
Roadhog, followed by probably Mercy.
Mercy.
At this point, it's a little difficult, but it's basically Widow then Hog.
Oh, Widow.
Yeah, I despise that character with every fiber of my being.
I feel like you have
Junkrat's
to
also up there, actually.
Is who? Sorry.
Junkrat.
Oh, Junkrat.
It's basically characters that can one-shot you. For Widow, she doesn't interact with every other character the same. I already ranted about this for long enough, but she has the longest sightlines. The only way she has value is with her one-shot headshot. The only way she's good is with a one-shot headshot. That's the thing she offers to the game. It feels bad to be one-shot headshot from across the map with nothing you can do. That's what it comes down to. Roadhog is a tank with basically a riskless one-shot, but he's a numbers character, so the moment his numbers are bad, he's awful. If his numbers are any good, he's the best tank in the game usually. That's how Roadhog works. He either out-sustains you and will one-shot everyone on their team, or he does nothing and just feeds you ult charge. Mercy is annoying from the perspective of she just doesn't play the game the same way. She doesn't have any skill to actually apply her healing or to actually apply her damage boost. She does have skill in her movement, but that's all she does. I don't think that's very interesting hero design, but I also can see the fact that she offers a very different playstyle from every other support. There's no other support that basically allows you to play as an in-game UAV, basically. Mercy just flies above you, gives you intel. She has a niche. It's just a niche that I happen to dislike her playstyle. So, Sombra can be super annoying. She just kind of one-taps you and disables your abilities. When the disables your abilities part is too long, she's super unfun. But right now, I think she's tolerable. Junkrat is weird because he just one-shot. He doesn't always one-shot you, but sometimes he just hits you with primary fire into Conch Mine and you disappear, or you get trapped randomly because you weren't paying attention to the ground because there's a Pharah in the air or a Junkrat in the air, and you just walk into the trap and you die. And sometimes you try to walk forward and oh, you've been Conch Mined. Alright, so I'm gonna walk forward. Oh, I've been Conch Mined. It's that. So
Sounds like a lot of fun.
yeah, I mean, I'm purposely describing them in ways that don't seem fun because that's how I feel about these characters, to be fair. I also recognize that all of these characters have their own niche. For Widowmaker, it's that she offers a one-shot headshot. That's hit scan. That's her niche. It's a niche that I don't think should be in the game, but it's a niche nonetheless. Mercy, I don't like her playstyle, but again, that's an extremely popular niche she fills, so... That's... there you go. Least favorite character in roles are Widowmaker, Hog, Mercy. But
Top 3 most disliked legal or characters.
yeah, but Mercy I don't dislike as much as the other two, at least anymore.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alari I think is poorly designed, but that's she's a DPS with a healing turret, so that's not
think
even
that's
really
fair.
a joke. She's basically Soldier, but imagine if Soldier dealt more damage with his primary fire, didn't shoot as much, and then instead of having Helix rockets, he had a healing beam, and then he could put down a healing turret for his team.
Bro, that's kind of looking
Yeah.
kind of OP.
Well, she was, and then they nerfed her, and then she was kind of meh for a long time, and then she got buffed, and then she was super strong, and now she's been hotfix nerfed, and she's not great anymore.
Dang.
Yeah. She also only has one get off me tool, and as soon as that's expended, she's pretty easy to kill. So, there's that, but yeah. Anyway, hopefully that didn't... I don't think that took up too much time, did that? Maybe
I don't know.
15
I don't
minutes of
remember.
ranting about Overwatch?
It's
I think
okay.
We're improving. I think we're improving. Yeah. I want to see if I can find the image of the cage fight that I wanted. Because...
The cage fight?
Yeah, so basically there was an Overwatch pro match during Amalgameta where just I think all 10 ults were used at the same time and no one died.
Right. What?
Yeah. That's not how? It's
I didn't neither team get kills though.
okay. The way neither team got kills is because Malga may or may not be a little bit silly. I regret to inform you. So let me see. Okay, yep, I found it. This is the image. If I can just let it... Sorry, I don't know why it's taking this long. You're gonna have to imagine it for just a little bit longer.
Imagine it.
Yeah. Except now you don't actually have to imagine it, because now... Did that actually get them all? Yeah. Okay.
What the heck?
Valorant.
I totally understand what is happening here.
Here's basically the same thing, but a few moments later, after literally every single ult has been used. As you can... Actually, one of them isn't being used. It's used moments later, and I'm pretty sure they went off of the later Kitsune Rush. But that's how fights went in Amalgamut. This is what Brawl looks like. Do you know what's happening? No.
No.
This is my point.
I do not know what's happening.
Yeah, this is the point. It's not understandable to a lot of people. I think Brawl metas can
I can
be
see why it
enjoyable
wouldn't be
sometimes, but
understandable.
this is not it. Brawl metas are probably the most enjoyable when it's a Brawl tank that's actually skill expresses. I can't speak. Skill expressive, which is difficult.
Expressive.
Yeah, which is difficult because the Brawl tanks are Orisa, who just kind of can't be killed when she's meta, Malga, who just kind of can't be killed when he's meta because he just shoots the other tank, Reinhardt, who just kind of holds shield when he's meta because his shield is too strong a lot of the time. You have Shunker Queen, who currently, and until she gets nerfed, gets 2.5. Her whole mechanic is causing the enemy to bleed and healing from the bleed. On release, she healed from, I believe, half of the bleed damage. She now heals from 2.5 times that bleed damage. So she heals a lot. And it's not as difficult to hit your shots and your knife anymore, just because they raised projectile sizes, so she benefited from that. And then the last one's Ramatra, who, when he's meta, sometimes just holds a block, and that's it, and that's not really engaging either. So,
Mm.
and then
I see.
Zarya is somehow even less fun than a lot of the characters that I've described here, because when she's meta, she's a DPS with a higher health bar who cannot be killed. Alright, surely that's enough Overwatch ranting. Surely. Surely. In
Early
very
temple.
slightly different news, I played Ultimate for the first time in months yesterday, and
Let's go.
first off, I want you to take a guess as to how hot it is here. Just take a guess.
Where?
Where
So
I
How
am
hot it
currently.
is?
Yeah. How hot do you
I
think it
don't
was
know.
yesterday?
Like maybe 30, like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 40, 50 degrees.
What the fuck are you on about? This
That
is the
is
Midwest in the
crazy.
summer.
Oh, is it still summer for you guys? I thought it was cold already.
My guy, it's the Midwest. It gets colder in the
Well.
winter. It is summer. It is hot and
Oh,
humid.
I don't know. Like 100.
Yeah, so yesterday it was 90,
Oh,
and the humidity was 60-something%.
oh,
So my shirt was becoming see-through because of how much sweat. It was bad. However, I did get one really good catch where there were two people on me as I was running deep, and I managed to catch the disc in the end zone. Unfortunately, there were two people on me, so when I caught it, I rolled, and I like hit my neck or something. So my
Ooh,
neck's been hurting for the
yikes.
past day.
Okay, that's not great.
Yeah. Even excusing that, my whole body is sore from the fact that yesterday was the first time I played Ultimate in weeks. So,
Mm,
I'm not physically feeling terrible, but it could be a lot better, you know? It sucks to
Yeah.
not be able to look from side to side without feeling some form of pain.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, but normally that's from just like sleeping poorly.
Yeah, that's
You
what
just-
happened to me.
Yeah. But no, this is just straight up like
Injury.
yeah.
Injury report on the field.
Yup.
report on the field, no.
But it was still very fun
Mhm.
to play Ultimate. I love playing Ultimate because fun sport with
That's good.
usually very little contact. That is an outlier. So-
Usually video.
Yeah.
Sure.
Unfortunately, I can only play it 1 day a week instead of 2 because I have class at the exact time we have practice on Mondays. Yeah. So,
Skip school.
I can't.
Wait,
without
which
risking-
class is it though?
It's my online computer science class that is synchronous. If it was asynchronous,
sounds-
I would skip it in a heartbeat because it would be asynchronous, so I wouldn't have to be there for it. But I just wish it was in-person synchronous. I don't like online synchronous classes.
Yeah, online synchronous classes sound like I would actually hate that.
Yeah. Though I will say, it's not like I haven't been paying attention in school so far.
Yeah.
But I've been paying a little bit less, like, direct attention during classes a lot of the time. And I will
Mhm.
pay attention whenever I'm like, okay, you're talking about something that actually matters, instead of just paying attention to the entire thing
Rambling.
or not. If it's ever something where I'm just like, we went over this in the homework, I don't care enough to pay attention right now, I'm not going to. And then I'll just start not dozing off, but daydreaming, I guess, or just thinking about random shit. So that's
You're
always
like me
fun.
for real.
Yeah.
Well,
I will say,
Yeah.
what is nice is being able to, wake up when it's not 105 degrees, go outside and sit in the chair and have like the nice blue sky and the trees in the background and just sit there for however long I want. That is the fun thing.
I suppose.
Making me jealous.
But
No.
luckily for you, I haven't been doing that because it's been a bajillion degrees.
True.
Bajillion. I mean, it hasn't been that hot here, I think.
It's still been
I
too
think
hot there.
It's cooled down. Like
Yeah, it was like actually
This
really
week.
cool today.
next week, it's gonna be 105 though.
Oh.
So.
It's starting to cool off for us next week. Like it was so hot that there was a thunderstorm, which is how heat and humidity works. But it it was very fun just trying to count off how close the lightning was. But I want to say that I think it's supposed to rain tonight. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There's a chance of rain. That's what it is. Possible that it was raining earlier, but yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
Weather.
Dude.
Yeah. Hope.
So that's what
I
the
don't
weather
really
looks
want
like
it.
for the week. Back to you.
Yeah. I'm not excited for it to be cold again, but oh well.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Cold? It's not
what?
cold.
No, but it's gonna get cold again eventually.
No, it
like, in
doesn't.
a couple of months. A couple months.
You cannot tell me that 60 or even 50 degrees is cold, man.
Hey, I am a Californian, sir.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, but you're different though. You're a
Yeah,
little...
but you're weird.
It's objectively not
yeah,
cold.
yeah, exactly. In a nutshell.
Objectively speaking, it is not cold.
I mean, I think it's
Maybe
it's
50.
perspective. It's about
Okay,
perspective.
I can hear you out when it's like below 55 at night with an actual breeze. Sure, I'll hear you out then.
No,
You aren't going to tell me
I-
that 60
it gets-
degrees is cold. I'm sorry.
That's a little chilly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
quite
it's a
chilly.
little chilly, and then you walk around and you warm up. Or you put, like, I don't know, grab some blankets, drink something warm. It's perfect for that. That's like what cold weather is best for. You get an excuse to stay indoors. You get to warm up, and you get to enjoy a whole bunch of warm stuff like blankets and hot chocolate or cider or whatever.
Yeah.
That
Makes sense.
that did not sound very. What am I not speaking the truth here?
I don't know. I'm a fan. I can drink cold soda though when it's hot.
Yeah, but it's so much harder to cool off than it is to warm up.
That's true. That's very true.
Like, as soon as you're hot, you're gonna stay hot for a long time. If you're cold, you can just put some stuff on and you'll warm up pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
Yes, this is true. This is very true.
So we're all in agreement 60 degrees isn't cold? Shake? Alright, cool.
I see what you
Okay.
did there.
I guess we've been roped into this.
And with that, we've hit an hour. Wow, that's convenient.
Oh. What a coincidence.
Yeah. So, as a recap, I guess, we talked about...
A recap. Ooh, this
I'm
is
just trying to
interesting. We
remember what
haven't
we
done one
talked
of these.
about. I'm just trying to remember what
I
we
missed
talked
the
Well,
about.
recap.
Will-
It was Rocket League stuff for, I think, about
Yeah.
half the time, into Overwatch
Yeah.
for about a third of the time, into the weather
Mhm.
for about a
Weather
sixth
for
of the time.
the rest of the time. Yeah.
That sounds like an
Usually
average podcast episode to me right there. Video games,
Yeah, it
video
does.
games, and then random shit. Let's go.
That's how we
Something
do it here.
totally random.
Yeah. But once again, congrats on hitting SSL, and congrats
Thanks.
on
Yes, sir. A
best
big
of luck to you in the
win.
tournament. You got this. I believe in you. I'm not betting
It's
on you,
actually
but I
winnable.
believe in you.
I think you should bet on us.
I don't like betting. You know this.
Yeah, I'm not much of a gambler myself.
I did
Come
watch your
on.
short with that audio, though, the Let's Go Gambling.
Let's
I
go
saw that one.
gambling.
No,
Let's go
you know what? I'm
gambling.
done. I'm not gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Yeah. But hey,
That's a
thank you
really
all
popular
for
sound.
listening to this episode of the Neetwork Podcast. You guys got anything you want to shout out before we head out?
Not really.
Yeah, personally, not really, but
Only thing I will say is that a really cool video that I'm working on will come out hopefully Sunday. Hopefully. And that's all I'll say about that.
okay. All right, he's gonna surprise. He's got a surprise cooking.
All right, can't wait to hear it next time then.
Mhm.
Yeah. In that case, hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.